It has been quite a while since we got our last update in Fortnite Creative, but today is the day. Not only the Dragon Ball update in Fortnite BR, but also Creative with a bunch of stuff that we really needed, a bunch of new things. So with that being said, let's quickly jump over everything that is new in update 21.40. We're going to start out with the galleries first because I think they have something really special. You can see that we have the Bunny Burbs floors and stairs gallery now added to the game. Nothing too special here. We obviously got all of these galleries during the summer break of Epic. The floors and stairs gallery was missing and now it's finally added to the game. You can now use it. But that is, I would not say, the highlights for the gallery. The actual highlights for the galleries is this primitive shape numbers and letters gallery. Same thing, you can find it under the recently added tab here or in the primitive shapes galleries actually. And the cool thing about these is that these are actually primitive shapes, so you can completely go here and change colors, do whatever you want. It is the same thing as primitive shapes, but obviously with colors and letters, and that makes things so much easier. You also have the primitive shape 2.0 version here, so that these are more like the more reactive ones, which have like very unique styles and stuff like that. All of these are basically old by now, but they're still like very cool that we finally have numbers and letters in the game which are not user made. So these are like official by Epic, and you can now use them. You don't have to go into some weird islands, and you can obviously do very cool stuff like putting an update sign here. Before we continue to the new devices that we get in the game, there's no new weapons or consumables added to the game, or at least not in this tab. Also, the page doesn't say anything about new weapons or consumables, but there is new devices, level loader device. We're going to talk about that in a second. It's a really good device, really helpful. But first of all, we want to talk about the devices which got updates which are absolutely insane. Alright, coming to the first device that got some changes is the Skydome device, and in here there's only one setting that got changed, and it is basically now the setting that you always have to kind of play around with, which I don't like too much that you have to use it. I wish there would be like a non-option, because depending on which setting you have, the settings actually changed quite dramatically, as you can see. So this one is morning, so it basically gives you a different preset that you can use to kind of enhance the experience of that. I played around with this device a little bit, and it feels like some of the settings are like kind of impossible to change, like really to change something else. But maybe that's the point of this thing. But I think it's cool if you can work with it, and maybe we just have to get used to it. Right now, I think it's an odd setting, and it feels like a little bit weird to use it right now because you can barely see the sun always. So, for example, if we switch this, like I cannot see my sun anymore, which I usually could see like on default settings. Which is a little bit weird, but yeah, we will see how that turns out in the end. Like even on day, I cannot just see my sun anymore, which is kind of odd. It's like the sun is like brown for whatever reason, or brownish. The first like new change to this device is a little bit odd, but it is a cool setting if it works properly. Okay, so the next one is the prop mover, and calm down, it is not the rotation. We do not have rotation yet in the prop mover. However, they added something to the prop mover which is really cool, and that is the ability to move certain devices. I know that was back in the game at the start, it was pretty bugged, but now you can have a list of devices which you can actually move around. So this list includes the barriers, capture item spawners, consumable galleries, customizable light, damage amplifier, damage volume, grind power up, health power up, map indicator, player reference, erase point, and real-time clock. And then we can actually add this to the customizable light. It's really cool because you can now basically create things like this where you can actually have a light moving from one position to the other, which was not possible before. And that is something that is absolutely insane and really changes a lot of gameplay in Fortnite Creative. This also works the same way as with any other thing. You just have to attach it to the light prop, and now you can actually start moving it with the certain settings that you put in here. And now we come to the absolute highlight of this update, which is the level loader device. So in this device, you can basically rotate stuff which you created in the level instant device. So you can see that this device is fully customizable. You can rotate it in every single direction. However, you cannot really build in it. This is not like the other one where you basically now have building inside of it. You first need to create something in the level instant device. You can see that right here, choose a level, so you can basically pick from a level that you have there. And then you can actually use this device to rotate, copy and paste, whatever to do with the things you built in the level instant device. Okay, so let me quickly show you guys how this works. So we, for example, built something in our level instant device. So this one is the orange one. You can see we can still move it around, right? So we can still do the same things as usual. Simple thing, but we cannot rotate it, obviously. If we pick it up, we can rotate it left, right, but we cannot use the prop options, right? If we go in this device now, we're gonna make sure that this device has a name that we can recognize. So make sure that you name this properly. So for example, test, and we're gonna check it. And we're gonna press OK. Now we don't need to do anything else with this device. All we need to do now is go to this device over here, and we're gonna choose a level. So we have test, which is apparently just hearts, I assume. And now we have our thing in this device. But now we can actually go and rotate this. You can see we can actually now rotate building pieces like this, which is actually insane. So I'm not sure if that was even possible before with like prop movers and like other stuff. That is a completely new thing which you have never seen before, and that is absolutely insane. That is something that the original level designer really needed. Now you can actually create it. It is super cool. It actually works now. The level instant device is not useless anymore, and this is actually one of the biggest updates to Fortnite Creative yet, I would say. Like, this is insanely huge and will make making maps so much easier. And also the same thing applies to the normal level instant device. We can now add things here. And, you know, just basically edit stuff, and the stuff will obviously also edit in this one. So that is absolutely insane. I still don't think you can put devices in here. So let's try out if we can put the physics device in here. No, that doesn't work, sadly. Maybe we can put like the dance mannequin. No? Okay, so sadly devices still not work, but this is absolutely cool. And even though we still do not get the swords, which I was really hoping for, because I kind of need them for my maps, this is a game changer. Something that we really needed for this device now has been added, and I cannot wait to use this and make my maps so much easier and create new things that were not possible before. And there was obviously a huge leak that we got new flight speeds. The new flight speeds had not been added yet, so we still only can go up to 5. You can see that right here. No new flight speeds added yet. Apparently they go up to 30, so that is going to be absolutely insane. You can absolutely zoom around the map with that one, but they're not in the game yet. Rumors also said that they're working on a sequencer volume device, which is basically the nut trap device for the sequencer, which is the last device from the like really useful devices that doesn't have a volume device, a proper version of the device, which is super helpful if we finally get it. Maybe it comes in a later update this season, or maybe even next season. There's also been leaks about the game stream device, which I would assume is just a partner device which you cannot use in normal games. I think that is one of those devices like the Llamatron back in the days, which only is available for like certain projects and like for partnered people. So you will probably never see that in the game unless Epic has some really weird mind changes. There's also a new icon for the cinematic camera, which nobody really knows what it is yet. Maybe the partners know. But right now, these are the leaks. These are the things that are new to the game. And that wraps it up for this update. Definitely let me know what you think is your favorite part of this update. And we're going to definitely play around with this update today on stream. We're going to have a lot of fun with the update. So I'll see you there. And until the next one. Bye.